And Blob's done something that I thought they'd never do, which is switch off Vitruvian. Just kidding.
Yeah, I was watching, the Fates cast of this tournament with our good. Fate_GG on Twitch. Check him out.
Good chat. Link in the description for the VOD for the final four.
Nice, yeah. And they in all the games that I watched, Blob was like a staunch Vitruvian player, right? Just played only Vitruvian. All of that, and even against when I watched the games, like even when it seemed like the matchup was clearly unfavorable.
No, Blob's got some tricks up their sleeve.
They replaced Lightbender here, which I'm a little surprised at, because I tend to think that Vanar is one of the factions that's more susceptible to Dispel, right? You've got, some people play Snow Chaser. You just saw Naraki, and Fenrir, of course, is an amazing Dispel target. So I wonder why. I guess Blob is just thinking that, with Araki as the first play, maybe they're playing against Tempo Vanar. It's very susceptible to Dancing Blades. Can you really afford to just play a 4-mana 3/3? So maybe that was the reasoning here. I mean, obviously, they must think they're playing against something tempo-y because they martyrdom that Araki turn 1.
Yeah, we didn't get a good look at Glass's deck in the first game because Blob just pressured them way too quickly and killed them. I can't remember what Dispel targets they played last game that you'd be really, really hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, surely Fenrir, right? Like, Fenrir is, like the second best card in the game, right? So.
I mean, yeah, that's...
Oh, this is really nice positioning from... Oh, okay, never mind. False alarm. I thought Glass was going to run in the Snow Chaser and then move the general to where the Snow Chaser is, and that actually prevents you from getting Zeal. And it prevents you from getting Zeal because your general is body blocking for your Mystics. You can't even use it to clear the Hearth Sister. So that would have been like very, very clever positioning. But developing a Fenrir is better.
Yeah, I'll turn that way.
So here, what I'm thinking right now is Glass playing Jax, because there's going to be this huge Jax Tempest dynamic, and that's probably a lot of the game is going to come down to how the players are evaluating what the plan of the other is, trying to sort of suss it out based on their plays,
Yeah, Jax can be a big gambling though. If they have the AoE, then you just like blue 6 mana for a massive, like they probably kill it for 2 or 3 mana. On the other hand, if they don't have it, like you could just win.
Yeah, I think that if Glass is playing Jax, they're really going to try and convince ImprobableBlob that they're not, and vice versa. I think that because if the Glass is just playing some sort of generic tempo Vanar without Jax, then there are a lot of boards that you will want a Tempest, where they just have a bunch of 2-drops and you're sort of scared of a Razorback, they have a Rockies or something, and it's a good Tempest. If Glass can bait out those Tempests in those situations, convincing ImprobableBlob that they don't have Jax, then that's going to be really, really good.
I like this position Bob's got. They set it up so Dancing Blades can only hit the Silverguard, can't hit the Ironcliffe. It's wasting a point of damage.
Yeah, that's great. And playing around Cryogenesis and stuff. Last game we did not see too much removal. It's conceivable that removal is Cryo. So. But this is a scary Ironcliffe still, because if it gets hailstoned, then suddenly your advantage kind of dissipates. So I think Blob has sort of figured out that Glass doesn't have a Hailstone in hand, which is clever deduction. Ooh, yeah, that's yeah. This is pretty brutal because you know.
Uh-oh, is this...
Lionar is one of the factions that can answer Archon most easily, and that's what they're doing
no,
here.
it wasn't enough.
Wow, not even martyrdoming it. Okay.
Just going for lethal?
I guess, yeah, that definitely signals to me that they're just going to try and kill. I mean, I guess that the idea here is, I have a Tempest, what are you going to do about it? Haven't seen any immos yet, but I assume that that's now. Finally, some removal. Oof. But yeah, it's very scary to Repulsor Beast an Archon against Vanar, because of course they can just Hearthsister it back. But ImprobableBlob correctly figuring out here that they are not in danger of dying.
That rejuvenate is pretty good though.
Nice. So here, yeah. So this is an example. You know, previously we were talking about how people sometimes maybe don't play around healing as much. ImprobableBlob, you know, would they have taken this line if they knew for sure that Glass had a rejuve in hand? You know, maybe. You know, they're still very low, and just being on the back foot like this, you know, gives you a lot of advantages.
I'm not sure about that. I think I might just play the double 2-drops. Yeah, looks like maybe changing of mind. The changing of the mind, because you can threaten to just kill them. You still have the Tempest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can tell that Blob maybe changed their mind halfway through, because if they had known they were going to double 2-drop, then probably they would have done Lion behind the Wolf and then Repulsor Beast where the Windblade is, so that the Archon couldn't do anything this turn.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see Magnetize. That is a... Everyone says, oh yeah, that's an underrated card, but then no one goes and plays it, you know? It's really good. People should play it.
Glass, yeah, really nice play. They're hanging on with fingernails.
Glass playing around Magnetize here, that's nice. This is, if, yeah, okay, that's, yeah, this is one of those, like, interesting lethal puzzles. A Glass has done an amazing job here, because, they, you know, Blob is in a lot of danger, actually.
Blob, small misplay not attacking his line into the Archon before Tempest.
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely relevant because, you know, here if Glass Hearthstitches it in, you know, you really want it. Finally, we see the MO. Oh, I'm sure Blob was looking for that all game.
Yeah, I think he just hovered it there, like...
Yeah. There we go, yeah. So here, you know, there is a line... Putting Glass to 2 here is really meaningful because it gives you a draw, right? I mean, there was line... Glass could have Hearthsistered Razorbacked there, and that would have been a draw. If you don't put Glass to 2, then yeah.
So well played to Blob. They're going through, and well played to Glass too as well. Let's give a close series. GG's to both.